it's Nicole, and welcome to Scrap Your Heart Out National Scrapbooking Weekend from Click Kits. Erica from Click Kits organized a YouTube hop for National Scrapbooking Day featuring a whole bunch of different YouTubers. And I believe there's one on ClickKit too, just with the designers. So there's tons of videos going up this weekend. You should have tons of stuff to watch. This is just a kit that I had put together, just pages in my 100 page kits that I had started putting together back in February. So that's one of the kits that I just grabbed. And when I looked at the colors, it was all scraps, first of all, that was in there. And so I thought it was perfect for, scrap your heart out. And it's National or International Scrapbooking Day, and this is all scraps. And when I looked at it, I was like, oh my goodness, that totally reminds me of Disney pictures. And another thing that I thought was kind of cool is, kids in Disney, how excited they are. Well, for us, National Scrapbooking Weekend is kind of Disney for scrapbookers, right? So I thought it was a perfect pictures, perfect layout to scrap for National Scrapbooking Day. And I went through my pictures from back in 2008, and I grabbed a few pictures of my kids, and they look so little. Josh now is taller than my daughter that's in the picture there, Caitlin. He's way taller than her, like he's almost 6 feet. And that was 8 years ago, right? Wow. So he was like 8 years old. He was so little, but anyway, I just grabbed those pictures, a couple of pictures with Eeyore. I grabbed some of the scraps, and I was trying to use that scrap with the circle, which I don't end up using it. I am going to keep it around though, because I am going to use those scraps. So make sure that you look in the description below the video and you check out everybody that is on for today. And then also I'll make a playlist on my YouTube channel where I'm going to put all the videos from the National Scrapbooking Day from my channel, and then everybody that's on the YouTube hop too. I'll put them in that playlist so that you can go check everybody out that's doing the YouTube hop. So I'm going to play with these pattern papers a little bit here and there, trying to figure out how I'm going to use them. And the biggest thing was it was that circle pattern paper that I had used on another layout that I had cut out a circle. I really wanted to use it, but it was really throwing me off. And at first I thought I wanted to use the pattern paper with the pink as the background, and I decided against it. And I really like the way it went once I changed my mind. I find that anything else but Disney, I think it would have went okay, but because I was doing Disney pictures, when I brought in those red and white polka dot, I was like, yes, that totally works out. I like that. And then, see, I'm still trying to use that circle one, but it's not gonna make it. And then I thought, well, I'll cut that down to 11 3/4 by 11 3/4, and I'll mount it on some black cardstock because I mounted my photos on black cardstock. But I still didn't like it as much that then once I remove that pink paper, then I'll go there. That's what was missing. I just needed to get rid of that pink paper. And one of my, right there, I was like, yep, that's exactly what I want. And I'm going to start gluing everything down. I'm going to ink the edges using some Distress ink in black. And I love using scrap papers like that and kind of moving them around, trying to figure out where I'm going to use it. I thought maybe I was going to put that strip on the right and the left of the photo, but I kind of liked it just on one side. And so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to ink the edges of everything. And one of my favorite things to do is when I get down to scraps, to start using the scraps and making layouts with it. And just a little FYI, probably the end of June or early July, I am going to have a class that's going to be using scraps, and it's going to be called For the Love of Scraps. But before that, I'm going to have a tutorial that's going to be available. This is going up on Saturday, so either it'll be available yesterday which would have been the 6th, or today, sometime this weekend. And it's a pretty cool tutorial. Go check it out. I'm really excited about it, and just go check it out. It's going to be on my YouTube channel and also on my Facebook group and on my channel. And don't forget to check everybody else's YouTube channel this weekend, because there's going to be a ton of videos going up this weekend. I'm so excited. Tell me in the comments below, what are you planning to do this weekend for National Scrapbooking Weekend? I'm going to be scrapbooking all weekend. Plus, next weekend, it's like a double scrapbooking national weekend. I'm going on a weekend away, which I'm super excited. I can't wait to go. And so I'm going to be scrapping a lot 2 weekends in a row. So I'm super excited. Once I decide where all these scraps were going to go, and a lot of them I used in the size that they were in. And I just kind of figure out where they're going to fit on the layout. And again, it was just perfect for a Disney page. And like I said, I was just kind of thinking National Scrapbooking Day, it's kind of Disney for, scrapbookers, because that's exactly how it feels. It feels exciting. And be watching on my YouTube channel. I'm going to try and do a live show this weekend, so that I'm going to be scrapbooking live. I don't know if I'll be able to do the face and the hands. It might just be the hands this weekend. But if we can at least figure that out, I'll be live and I'll be able to see you chatting and I'll be scrapping. But at least we can get that done. We started building, so we got so many things to do. But if we can, figure out the easy way how to do at least that part, and then once I'm in my new house, I can figure out how to set up the whole thing, and then I'll be doing monthly ones for sure, or at least a couple times a month or something like that. So be watching on my YouTube channel this weekend. I'm hoping to do a Google Hangout. I did go in my stash and I grabbed some simple stories, and it's the Disney collection, and I'm going to try and use a little bit of that with what I had put aside for this page kit, because when I put this page kit together, I had no idea that I was going to do Disney pictures. It's just when I took it out of the package, I was like, oh my goodness, that is totally Disney. And then it went from there. So then I went and grabbed some embellishments for my stash. But even at that, I didn't put too much that was from the Disney collection. I added a circle that says smiles from ear to ear, and then that camera with the heart, and everything else. It was all stuff that I had grabbed and put with this layout, and it totally looks like a Disney layout. And the title on this page is going to be Never Too Old, because it's true, to be excited about going to Disney, you're just never too old. My daughter was 14 years old when we went on this Disney trip. And we were just going to get an autograph book for my son, because I didn't think she'd want one. I thought she was too old. And she's like, am I not getting one? And I said, well, I just didn't think you wanted one. She goes, Mom, you're never too old for Disney. And autographs and taking pictures with the... I have to say, most of the time, she was one of the oldest ones in line. I mean, a few adults sometimes, but generally, she was one of the oldest ones. And she didn't care. She just thought it was awesome. She just wanted her pictures taken with all the Disney characters, and I think it's great that that she didn't think that she was too old for that kind of stuff, that it was still cool to go take pictures with Disney characters. Now that I have the main part of the layout glued down, now I'm going to start dividing the rest of the stuff amongst the 3 embellishment clusters. And I tried to add, the same kind of shapes within each cluster. So I put sort of a camera in one. So in the other clusters, I put a couple of squares, which they're not cameras, but they're kind of rectangulish. I added 3 circles in each one of the kind of embellishment clusters. And then there was another little cut apart that had sort of it sort of has the camera stuff. So I divided it in between the 3 embellishment clusters, and now I'm adding some enamel dots in black. I added some stickers, just words that kind of reminded me of Disney, like pure happiness, kindness, and love. And then I'm going to put April '08 because that's the year that we went and the month. And I'm looking through some more of the embellishments from the Simple Stories. And I'm not going to use anything else, but I'm going to go in my stash and I'm going to grab one of these Project Life cards. They're just grid cards and they're perfect for journaling. I use them all the time for journaling. I just wish they weren't rounded off, but you can cut the round parts off, and that's what I did. I'm just going to put some ink, black ink, on the edges of that too. And then I'm going to put my title at the top of that, Never Too Old. And that's going to pretty much complete this layout. I just love adding the block of journaling to close to the photo, and then I either put some embellishments that are really close to it, which my embellishment cluster, I made sure that at the bottom it touches my journaling block. And also I love putting my title onto my journaling blocks a lot of times. And then I do my journaling, which I ended up doing my journaling after the page was done. Okay, so I just want to remind you once again to just check out everybody's YouTube videos in the description down below, and also I'll have a link to the Click Kit, and I'm pretty sure they're having a YouTube hop too with their designer team, so there's going to be a ton of videos this weekend. And I just want to thank you so much for joining me, and if you're new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. And I'm going to be uploading a ton of videos this weekend, or at least that's the plan. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.